All right, we've had a few just perfect days out here in Wisconsin the last about a week now. It's been nice. It's been awesome. Sun. It's actually warm in the early mornings. It's not too bad. So this was my Sunday lower body sprints and the lifting day. So went out to the track, got some sun. Little windy, so I was running into probably I don't know, like a headwind, but got warmed up here on the turf. I like going on the turf barefoot because, like in the grass, you have to worry about sticks and other acorns and other crap that you might step on the turf. It's usually pretty nice. There's not anything you really worry about sticking through your foot, whereas on the grass, you never know. But again, just bounces, some crawls, and then build up into some more intense plyos. Will be coming up here, but just get this out, get the body loose, get everything feeling good. I was saying, it was a good headwind I was running into today. I don't know, maybe 6-7 mile an hour winds, 8 mile, I don't know, 10. I guess I don't know my wind, but when I was sprinting, I could really feel like you hit like a wall of wind. But again, getting warmed up here, get the body ready. Here's some skips, just some light skips, into some bounds and some prime times and some single leg cycle hops just to get going and ready to go, ready to sprint. And then we did some build up sprints barefoot on the turf, 40 yards, just to kind of each 5-10 yards you're increasing your speed as you go, just building up to where you're closer to top speed at the end there. Just kind of getting ready. And then we get the spikes on, head onto the track, and do some fly 10s with a 30-yard build. Got over 20 miles an hour, which was good. Running into a headwind, which I was happy with. So I think it was barely over 20.08, I believe is what my top speed was. I don't know. It's weird how I tend to lean more on the accuracy of my GPS than always the free lap system that I use. The free lap is so random sometimes, especially on the track. I don't know, it just seems weirder. Like the times are just so more varied, but the GPS is more consistent. But I'm using both, tracking both, just to give us measurements and judge from there. I headed back home. I was gonna do dunks and cleans, or dunks then cleans, but it's still early in the morning. Didn't want to wake the neighbors up dunking, so we worked on our hang power clean. What did I do? 5 sets of 3 or 4 sets of 3, something like that. Working on quick, being reactive, good form. As you can see, some of those there were pretty sloppy and not the best form. And then we did stuck with our rear foot elevated split squat with the oscillatory, 3 oscillations at the bottom. Quick bounces out of the bottom and then explode up for each rep. And then the 180 single leg lunge jumps, single leg, whatever you want to call them. Too many dumb names. Lunge jumps. As you can see, getting off balance, but that 180, that turn just throws everything a little bit out of whack. Just a more athletic jump than just jumping up straight and down and getting your body moving in different directions, different planes of motion, and landing in different situations too. It's trying to be quick, that quick change of direction, quick change of the body angles. Then we did the speed hand-assisted RDLs, single leg RDLs. I really like this. My hamstring has been feeling good after this session the last couple weeks. I got the hamstrings feeling good with these and the power cleans, and then the impulses, which are coming at the end. So good, and the sprints too, obviously, hitting the hamstrings. And then we did our, again, we stole these from Yoakum, the 8-vector lunge, throwing some spinal mobility. As you can see, it's kind of that thing where the head goes, that's where the body goes. So the head goes, and then you kind of fall off. A lot of times you'll fall off balance. If you notice, sometimes I'll do like some neck movements when I'm walking, and all of a sudden you just see yourself walking like you're drunk and like wobbling all over and not walking in a straight line. So it's that whole thing where the head goes, the eyes go, the body tends to go that way too. That's why even training it when you're running and things like that, train while turning your head. Like you're in baseball, you got to turn your head to look for the ball to see where it is. Look where the base is, make you're going to hit it. So you're not just running in random lines when you're when you're turning your head or moving your head. So that's something you can actually work on and practice too. But again, these lunges just getting a lot of different ranges, a lot of weird body angles, getting that spine moving, getting the hips, the hamstrings, the quads, the ankles all moving and feeling good with these. Again, eventually could load these with a barbell or dumbbell and do some things like that. But I think the body weight is a great starting point. Even just without the PVC pipe and without the spinal movement, just doing the 8 vector lunges is a great way to get the legs feeling great. So hit these up a couple sets, trying to change up some different angles with the spine movement each time too, not just doing the same side to side every single time. As you can see, again, you'll lose your balance. It's tough because you're trying to do multiple things at the same time. But it's these things people don't want to challenge themselves. They're afraid to do new things, and that's one thing that training has taught me is not to be afraid. It is a place to fail. It is a place to not take yourself so seriously and be so, I can't show that because I didn't hit it. That's why social media has just become a highlight reel when in fact it's not really how training works. Because if you're training right, you're going to be failing a lot. That's not to say that every day, every lift, you should be failing, because you got to hit your reps and things like that to get some work done. But failing at a movement, not having perfect reps, you're not a robot. You're a human being, so you don't have to move like these movement perfectionists tell you have to. You don't have to have like a certain movement that you're capable of before doing something else. Find what works for you. Start it. If you suck at it, work at it. That's the main thing. You got to keep working. You're not going to be perfect right away, unless you're like those freaks who just pick things up at the snap of a finger. But challenge yourself. Get your body in different ranges of motion, different movements, and see how it feels. It might hurt for a minute. It might feel stiff. It's because you've never done it before. And then once you do it after a while, a few times, it's like, oh, that feels good. It's something you enjoy and it works for you. That's where these people, they just go to the chiropractor or just go to a massage therapist, and they do that for that 10 minutes or whatever, 20 minutes, half hour, that one session, and they expect to be perfectly better, but they never go and move their body again. That's the opposite. That's what exercise is meant to do. Move your body so you feel good. Movement is medicine. And then we finished out with our impulses. So the hamstring, again, quick, rapid rep. Kind of looks like my foot's flopping around there. I'm going in that fast motion. But hamstring, find that point, rapid reps, hit it, get a pump in the muscle. You'll get a pump in the muscle. You'll feel good in the knees. The ones that bother me, kind of feels weird on the ankle. I think it's just with the ankle strap and the foot flopping around. It's mainly on my right leg. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It just feels weird. I don't know if it's like cutting the blood circulation. I think it might be. That's the whole thing. And kind of going numb. But other than that, I love impulses. So I did the hamstrings, 20 sets of 25 both legs, and then flipped over, did the hip flexor as well. This one gets a little wonky. You get fatigued, and then your leg starts. I don't know. I noticed maybe it doesn't look so bad on the camera, but when I was watching myself, not the first set, but the second on the right leg, because I can go faster, it was looking really goofy and wonky. And then we just finished up. So I went and did my dunks after. Normally I'd do these like after sprinting, but again, it was earlier in the morning. It was a Sunday. Neighbors are probably sleeping at 7. I don't know. I'm the crazy one who's up doing lifting. I'm the crazy neighbor. playing sports, lifting, doing weird stuff, sprinting in the streets, pushing sleds, that type of stuff. So I saved the dunks for afterwards. It was a little warmer too out. But again, dunking, the best jumping drill you can do, I think, is dunking. And dunking in itself is a skill. Jumping is a skill. So again, I can't dunk at 10 foot. I can touch the rim sometimes, depending on the day. But again, 8.5 foot, that's the sweet spot there. 9 foot I can do. I can dunk 9 foot. But I like 8.5 because I can do some better dunks, not just a standard, boring, just a simple dunk. I can do some tosses and things like that. So dunking, get our jumps, some more jumps in, get out in the sun, enjoy it. Wear the headband because it makes you jump higher. That's a proven fact. I've researched it and studied it, so it's got to be true. But again, get out, dunk, get stuffed, fail, and just have fun with training. Make training fun. Gamify it. Do things. Get outside the gym. You don't need to be lifting and being in the gym all the time. I like to do more athletic stuff and sprinting, jumping, throwing, crawling, rolling. I do enjoy lifting, but again, it is not my favorite thing to do anymore. Like, I'd much rather sprint. If I'm going to skip anything, it'll be a lift, and I'd rather sprint anyway because I get a better stimulus. It feels better, and I think it's more rewarding and more towards what I want to be. I'm not trying to be some big jacked bodybuilder. I want to be that 90-year-old guy who's still sprinting and playing basketball and playing baseball or throwing the ball around, lifting heavy weight, but not just some jacked up puff baller who thinks they're buff but they're just fat and has show muscles. I don't need I want the show and the go. I want to feel good, look good, move good, and do it for the rest of my life. And if you want to do that, come join along. DM me, send me a message, email trevor@tagpn.com. We'll get you started. We'll get you going and work on that journey to being athletic for life. So that's what we have for you today, guys. Thanks for watching. And as we get into these, let you finish out watching these small ball, trying to go between the legs as I can't even barely get off the ground there because that's a whole other skill itself. But lower the hoop, and we start going from there with the old Vince Carter between the leg dunks. I remember seeing that for the first time back in 2000. But that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you again soon.